Hello everyone, my name is Roshana and I'm delighted to be here with you today to bring forward another message from the Council of Nine. I've been channeling this group of beings for over a year now. I recently completed a book. It's called, what is it called? The Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness, and it's a collection of messages that I've received from the Council of Nine in the time leading up to December 21st, 2012, and now they've asked me to continue to bring forward their messages to support humanity in this time, because 2013 has not been what a lot of people thought it might be. It has not been the unfolding of everything that we've ever dreamed of after we passed the marker in 2012. And so their messages are helping us understand that and helping us move forward in these times that we're now in, and giving us the encouragement to stay on course and not give up hope. And when we feel those energies that are continuing to build with all the planetary alignments and all the things that are happening to still continue to push us forward into what we are becoming, it can be tiring at times, and sometimes you feel like you just need time to integrate, or you need a break from it all, and sometimes wondering where's the joy, where's the happiness. So that's what these messages are for, to support us and to help us hang in there till we get to that point where we really are starting to see the beautiful manifestations of what we've been creating, pardon me, what we've been working toward. So I'm just going to go in and get centered and start with some toning, and then I will bring forward this message, and also let you know that the link below to my website and to the books that I've written will give you access to, if you're interested in the book from the Council of Nine, I have another channeled book that is a compilation of questions that I received from other people and channeled the answers to, and another book that is called You Get What You Believe, that helps us understand the importance of our belief systems and how that impacts what we're creating in our world. So I'll put the link below so that you can have access to all those books if you're interested, and I'll just connect now and bring forward this message from the Council of Nine. Greetings, beloveds. Greetings from the love and light of the Creator. Greetings from the great central sun as we come before you and we say, indeed, it is our deep joy and delight to have this opportunity to express through the being who calls herself Roshana, to bring forward this message of where you are at this time in your evolution as humans walking this earthly plane. For we see that for many there is great fear of what the future will hold, great fear of what their own lives are showing them, and so much uncertainty about where all of this is leading, and uncertainty about whether they can truthfully create the life that they believe they deserve, and whether truthfully you will ever see 1,000 years of peace on earth. And beloveds, we can certainly understand this when you see what is wanting to create itself in your world, what is those who have lost their way, what they are wanting to create. And yet we say to you that there are enough of you now who are walking the journey of love, who are walking in the journey of awareness, that you are not going to allow these miscreated events to happen upon your earth. There is enough love now on this earth that love is ruling the day. Love is what is making the final decision in the outcome of how things will manifest upon your earth. And so we say to you, be careful where you place your thoughts. Do not allow your emotional energy to go into the predictions of perhaps another war, of the US wanting to go to war with Syria. Do not allow your emotional energy to go into that and fill it with fear, for that is what is holding the evolution of humanity back. Any emotions, any thoughts that are involved in fear are keeping you from fully stepping into that place of love. So be aware, dear ones, be aware that you can make a choice of where you place your emotions, where you place your feelings, and where and what you allow to be your reality. For you see, if you do not follow your news and listen to what's being placed into your mind every day, and you choose not to be aware of that, then your world perhaps is full of only love and grace and beauty. And by seeing only love and grace and beauty, you are bringing more of that into the world for all of humanity, for all of creation. And so this is what we want to speak to you of this day, is your abilities as creators. So we would say to you that it is time for you to make the decision of what it is that you want to create as your reality. Do not allow your media and the messages of others to direct what you are going to create as your reality on this earth at this time. For you see, you are definitely great creators. You definitely have the ability to bring so much into your life experience, and it can come very quickly at this time. So if you are placing your focus and your intention on things that are troubling and things that look like the world is falling apart, then you are going to be giving more energy to that. You are actually supporting the creation of that. And we know that that is not the intention for those of you who would seek out these videos. We know that your intention is to be loving grace upon this earth, and so we say it is time to ignore anything that is less than that. It is not being ignorant and putting your head in the sand anymore. It is actually being wise to keep your emotional body away from such events that are troubling to you. It is actually wise to decide that you are not going to give that your thought, your interest, your focused emotion, but instead you are going to keep your focus on the things that you are choosing to create in your life. Loving relationships, great abundance, joy for all. So keep your focus on these things, beloveds, so that you do not get sucked into the whirlpool and the very draining energies of what is potential in the shadow side of life, we could say. So all of it is creation, all of it is man-made, we could say. You are the ones who choose where you put your focus. You are the ones who are creating your own realities. So we would say, if you do not like what you see, then pay attention to where you place your thoughts. This is profound in this time. So do not allow your thoughts to be pulled away, as we have said. Keep your thoughts very positive. Keep yourself in the now moment of your own life experience, your own environment. What's happening around you? What's happening with the people in your life? What's happening in your own home, in your own workspace? Do not allow it to be pulled into something that need not become a reality if everybody keeps their thoughts and their intentions and their focus on love. And we would say to you, beloveds, you can see love everywhere. You can see love all the time. Look out into nature. Look at the trees. Connect with the sunlight. Listen to the birds singing. Love is everywhere. Watch children playing. See couples holding hands. If you are choosing to be in a place of love, it is so easy to find that place. And that is what we would ask you to be aware of. That is what we would ask you to choose for your human experience in this time. It is really a very critical time for, that's just releasing when I'm sighing like that, a critical time for enough of humanity to be holding that space of love, so that you can truly step into the 1,000 years of peace that have been predicted for your earth in this beautiful time of the age of Aquarius. What is happening right now is that so many are not understanding that really you can leave the third dimensional experience behind right now if you choose to see love and light, and choose to see the joy in life, and choose to connect with that which is beautiful and loving and resonating in a higher resonance that is the frequency of love. So you can make the choice, beloveds. And so many do not realize that they are in a place where they can leave the density behind, and so they are still connecting with it, and therefore they are keeping it alive in their human experience. But that is not necessary. You can walk away from it by connecting with the higher vibrations of love and choosing to see that in your world experience. So we hope this has brought you some guidance this day, brought you some understanding of what is happening. And we would also like you to know that you are very close to a time in the year of 2014 when things truly are going to begin to shift into a lighter way of being. You truly will see more love in your life experience if that is your focus, but not if your focus is left behind in what we would consider third dimensional energies, the energies of war and hatred and judgment. Leave that behind and you will find that your life experience will begin to show where you are putting your focus. So know that, and if you don't like what you're seeing, then it's time to look and pay attention to where you are putting your focus, and you can shift it in a moment and just be determined to stay in that place of trusting and knowing that all is beautiful. Even this morning, I was picking up on some energies that weren't feeling very good. I was just feeling a bit uncontent, and usually I'm residing in a place of just feeling very content, very joyful with everything in my life. And so I just sat for a moment and really connected with those higher vibrations and pulled myself out of the density that might have been wanting to pull me down into something that was darker and not as joyful as what I'm been experiencing in the last while. So we can intentionally take ourselves to that place where we are resonating in the resonance of love. We can do it by simply asking for any dense energies to be cleared out of our field. We can do it by looking around us and appreciating what is in our surroundings. We can do it by focusing on people we love and feeling that love so that we bring that into our experience again. And also definitely by asking our loving guides to support us and to clear any energies that are anything less than love, and so that we can begin to come back into that space that truly is residing in a world of joyfulness and peacefulness and sacredness. So we can find it. If we're not feeling it in the day, it's our job to then recreate that and consciously step into a new awareness, a new way of being in our day. And when we do that, beautiful things happen. It's like magic opens up, little surprises come into your day. I just ran into my niece who I hadn't seen for ages. That was just a beautiful little playful thing that popped into my day unexpected. And those are the things that happen when we resonate in that place that allows us to bring those joyful moments into our lives. And it is to appreciate those little moments as well. Somebody might say, well, big deal, you ran into your niece. But when we appreciate those moments, then we bring more of that into our experience. So that is part of it all, is to allow the small little things that are the surprises, that is the alignment of the potential of what can come into our life, to notice those things. Because when we are residing in a place of calm and peacefulness, then we're allowing experiences to come in, and usually what comes in is something much more joyful than we would anticipate. But when we feel like we need to create our day and push forward and have an agenda, we don't make space for those little things to come in, those little magical moments to appear in our day. So it's also really beneficial to not feel like we have to be having a full agenda for a day. Of course, you have to get up and go to work, and you have to care for your children, and you have to make dinner, but just to make space in there for something that Spirit wants to bring to us to open up. Little things. Today I looked up in the air because I heard a small airplane, and there right beside the airplane was an eagle, and they both looked almost the same size because the airplane was so much farther away. But it was just, I knew that my attention had been pulled up to that eagle, and then I contemplated, okay, what is this showing me? That other perspective, that higher perspective. We can have it as a human by going up in a plane, or we can also have it by just having the intention of viewing life from a higher perspective and letting the eagle show us that. So these are the things that make our days magical, when we notice everything, because everything in our experience is showing us something. This is the truth, even though many may find that hard to believe. That's what makes it fun and playful, and that's what makes it enjoying the journey instead of just being blinders on waiting to get to the destination. So that's the message for today. Thank you all for listening. Please share this video if you feel that it's been supportive for you, and check out my website. There are so many things there for you to explore. There's free clearing videos there, so check the link below, and thank you for being here, and create some magic in your day. Blessed be.